This feels very much like youth hostelling in the old days, where you could turn up to a village like this, say Exford down on Exmoor, and just think, great, I'm staying here tonight, I've got some affordable accommodation. Okay, it came on to rain as I was walking up towards the Arlington Road, and I thought, no, just head for the accommodation. So I'm not going to go into details, but when you book it, you get all the emails telling you exactly how to get in, how they want you to leave it. And also yesterday or Sunday, I think it was, I got a text from Sharon, who's the local warden, and she just reiterated, confirmed it, gave me her contact number, just said anything you need, just let me know, here's my phone number if you need help. Asked if I wanted bedding when I told her I was cycling up. I said no, so I've got a winter sleeping bag, and that was it. So it's really good to know there's a contact number. But look, after that drizzly afternoon, looks like there's a nice red sunset. So this is the kitchen area. I've just worked out how to turn the ovens on. That goes up there. Yeah, so it's electric hobs. This is the kitchen area. Until I've got my bags wiped down, I'm going to keep them on that stone floor because I can mop that down. There's WC's, a washroom in there. This is what was the old school classroom. You can see it's been converted into what it just looks like a 1930s village hall, doesn't it? Tea and coffee there, chairs, central heating here. There's a boiler at the back. Here's my bed for the night. Just everything I really want, really. All that, even got coat hangers, look. All of these doors go through to the chapel or the outside. The only thing I haven't found is the lights for the chapel, because I'd quite like to spend the evening in there actually, even though my bed's in here. It's an old 18th century chapel. Probably here. I've turned the heating on. Gosh, get a blast of air. But I can't find the light switches. There are lights here. Got my head torch. Just looking around for them. I'm sure I'll find them eventually. I don't want to ring Sharon up, just sort of say sorry I can't find the light switches. But it's carpeted, you can see it's very nice. TV screen there if I wanted it. That's probably for videos, to be honest, for sermons, not satellite TV tonight. It's a nice little area here. I would love to sit here tonight. Look, it's even got a light there. It's got the church history timeline. Oh, it's just everything. Oh, look. And a board there. Pictures through the ages. I just need to find the light switches. And oh, that warm air coming off there is fantastic. I'd love to sit here tonight. Worst comes to worst, I'll bring one of the lanterns in here. But it would be nice to have it lit up. They'd be near the door, wouldn't they, as you came in? Oh, here they are. Ah, that's it. Don't want to overdo it. Of course they would be. So the public come into chapel that way. You can see I've left my bike out there. I've got a rag. I've given it a really good wipe down, including spinning the wheels, but I've also put those on newspaper. Thank goodness I've got that newspaper. I will lock that up, but I've snipped down the latch there so the public can no longer get in. It's gone 4 p.m. It's a nice little area. Ah, great. I've got the lights for it. That's where I really fancy sitting tonight there, and then I'll go to my bed in there. Yeah, let's have a little bit of light on, see how I want the place. All the rest I think can go. Yes, that's going to be really nice tonight, isn't it? Blast of warm air coming there. I'm really keen to get these socks off and start packing my shoes with that newspaper. Oh, look at the glass up there. I'll probably light it a bit more tonight, but I think that's where I'm going to chill out with my beers. I won't eat in here because I just don't want to smell a church out, but I'll certainly bring a beer or two to go down there. Oh, I love those stained glass. They're not really stained, are they? They're kind of ornamental glass. I just really, really do like those windows. I'm not sure if that's coming out. They are absolutely fantastic. I'll bring my camera around to try and get a picture of those. They are really, really nice. I think, no, that must be west, wasn't it? Because the sunset was over there. I wasn't sure what to expect. I just thought, winter champing, try it, see how it goes. And this is really, really nice. Right, into the schoolroom. I'm going to start getting myself warmed up and changed in here. So these are giving out quite a bit of heat. Yeah. And this may give you a bit of an idea of the structure. This should open up by the chapel door. Yeah. So that's the way I came in. There's the chapel door for the public. I went round the back that way. Gosh, look how nice it is out now. Keep the door shut because it's so warm in here. Starting to get myself organised. Right, let's take the chicken and the food into the kitchen. Don't want that near radiators. See, there's plenty of crockery there. Tea, coffee making facilities. I've got my own coffee. I did bring my own frying pan. I wasn't sure if they'd actually have a frying pan. It does say it's a fully equipped kitchen. I'm trying not to leave all the lights on. So where were the lights? Was it there? Yeah. Oh gosh. Got a fridge. Is that? Yes. Great. And I can put my beer in there as well. There's my curry kit. Cutlery, washing up bowl, pans. Maybe a frying pan in there, I don't know. Oh yes, there is, look. I bought my own one just in case. All the washing up kit there, sinks. See, it's microwave. Oh, I got a naan bread. I may do the naan bread in the microwave. Don't want to heat an oven up just for naan bread. Gosh, vinegars, white wine vinegars. Wow, really, really well equipped kitchen. Extractor fan, is that? Oh, I'd need to switch that on. I think there's extractor fans. Put this on in there. God, you feel the heat coming out already. Accessible toilet in here. Oh gosh. That's a barbecue, isn't it? Barbecue in the loo. Wow. Really, really is well equipped, isn't it, as you can see. Turn that off. Oh, I wasn't sure what to expect winter champing. Oh, you feel the heat as soon as you come in. Okay, I've got everything ready for cooking, I think. It's the chopping board and the knife. The chicken breast and the beer is in the fridge. There's the curry kit. There's some oil, olive oil, frying pan. It's the only plate I could find. It's monster, isn't it? Cutlery on a tray. And, as usual, I just fancy a quick walk around the churchyard. So let's go and have a look, see. Dark already. Oh, those windows. Wonder if I can get some light up there. Oh gosh, there's the boiler firing away. Ah, I'm going to get wet feet if I come this way. I've only just got them dry. Here's the churchyard. Gosh, it looks like there's been a nice clear sunset. There's the churchyard. Gosh, go the ivy over that one. Those windows in the chapel are absolutely fantastic. See the boiler going away. Going to be careful here actually. Going to get wet feet. I've got dry socks on at the moment. I don't want to get wet feet. So let's get back in the kitchen. You can have a look out the front of the chapel. Okay, let's take one of these doors through to the chapel. Oh, I just love that area. I almost can't wait to finish my tea actually, so I can get there. Just going to lock my bike up here. Make sure I've got the key so I can get back in. Here's the front of the chapel. Gosh, how nice is that? It says Arlington Baptist Church and the old schoolrooms, registered charity. I'm starting to get really peckish. I think it's because I only had one of my 2 sandwiches earlier on. Hope that guy was alright. I gave the other sandwich to. Hope he got to Castle Coombe and find some food. Okay, pull the curtain back. That's where I'll be heading tonight. This is just so nice. So I've made my bed up there. I bought the inner liner for the sleeping bag. I don't think I'm going to need that heat-wise tonight. I mean, I'll sleep in it for hygiene reasons because that can be washed easier at home. I've made up the candles in that light. That's going to be my tea table. And I'm heading into the kitchen. Past the cutlery and the coffee table. There's my coffee and sweeteners ready for the morning. I'm charging devices, as you can see up there. Oh, let's get this door shut. Keep the heat in. Turn some of the lights off as well. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I've come into the kitchen. It's only about 5:15. I am so hungry. I just had coffee and biscuits for leaving home. 1 sandwich at the Roman settlement. I was going to eat the other one later on, but I'll give it to that guy from the Caribbean. Hope he got on okay, really do. I've been thinking about him this afternoon. There's a really nice note here from Sharon, the key holder cum warden. I have set your beds up in the schoolrooms as the church heating is a fan that makes noise in the night. That's right. You are welcome to move your beds if you wish. Have a good sleep, Sharon. So I've got everything ready. There's my naan bread. I'll be doing that in the microwave, I think. Chopping board, chopping knife, spatula I bought from Bath, oil I bought from Bath, and my curry kit. In here are my beers and my chicken breasts, so I'll chop that up first of all and then start frying that. First things first, I think one of these Carlsbergs. Well, it feels nice and cold. 4 cans for £5.25. Ready for this. Oh gosh, that really hit the spot. It doesn't get much better than that after a winter cycle ride at the Frostway. That tastes like nectar. Okay, chicken breast. I wrapped it up really well this time because on my hot tent camp I'd got a bit of condensation either off the beer or the defrosting food, and it had got down onto my sleeping bag liner. Luckily I was able to warm that up and dry it next to the hot tent cooker, the Woods Walker stove. So I wrapped this in silver paper, a thin plastic bag and a professional catering transportation bag. Just get rid of that bit of fat. Okay, the chicken's processed and cut up, cubed. Time to get it in the oil. And I bought a spatula from Bath. I just wasn't sure what there would be here. Oh, let's get the extractor fan on. Apologies about the noise, but I don't want to smell the kitchen out. Right, maybe start getting the curry kit ready. There's 3 bags in there, I'll go through them. Bag 1, sprinkle it over the cooked chicken for about 20 seconds. Bag 2, the marinating curry sauce. Fry that for about 1 to 2 minutes. And then the main sauce, put that in lastly and fry that for about 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, I find the trick with these curry kits is to have the first 2 bags ready to go. So there you go. Chilli and all that. Just, you won't smell it on the camera, but the smell coming off that smells like a Indian restaurant. Oh. So roughly about 20 seconds, which is why you need the other one ready to go. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, get that one in. Otherwise the spices burn. Starts to look like a curry now. Then the final bag, this is the main sauce, the curry sauce going in. This is going to take about 5 or 6 minutes. I'll set the timer for this one. I'm just not used to cooking on electric. Okay, time to set going to set the timer. And in about 5 minutes that should be ready to eat. And at 3 minutes I'll put the microwave on. The naan bread's already in the microwave. I'll just have that ready at the same time I'm about to dish this up. When that gets to 6 minutes, hopefully the curry and the naan bread will be ready, and my lager. I'll start dishing up. Okay, everything's switched off. There's my curry, and my naan bread, and my lager, and my dining room's in there. Oh, I've actually had a fantastic tea down there, and I'm part of the way through my first can of lager. I've taken everything back in the kitchen, washed it thoroughly. I was just a bit concerned with that big pheasant plate. Can you imagine the church or the chapel making a big Sunday roast or maybe a Christmas dinner, you know, and getting out the big plate to serve the local community, and it's all got curry stains on it. But hey ho, that didn't happen. So let's turn, I think we'll turn these lights out actually as we go through into the chapel. So I've still got the candle lights down there, but I just do not want to use any more electricity than I really have to. And this is what Sharon was saying on her little note. If you had the heating on in here overnight, it would probably disturb you. Oh, it's lovely and warm in here. Probably put a few more lights on, but I just really wanted to come in and chill out and be a nerdy historian, looking at all this. Oh, look at all this, local books. This is, oh, that's like the air that I breathe, that is. And I've brought the book in from next door with all the useful information, and I'll cover that up because it's got some security information on. The church history timeline. Just really fascinated to know the story. I've got my second can of lager here. Oh, just how nice is this? Put some more lights on, light the place up. How nice is that? I don't want it this bright, I really do not. I'm just happy being down here. I can see what Sharon meant. That could disturb you if you're trying to sleep in here overnight. In the summer it'd probably be fine because you wouldn't want it on, but I think this time of year, I think she's made the right decision. Oh, this is just everything I really wanted and more. I wasn't sure what to expect. So cosy. Especially coming up here earlier on when it was starting to get a little bit grim, about 20 to 4, quarter to 4, I was going to go to Arlington Road, and I thought, no, just get to the chapel, get inside. Even if there's people in there, you just need to start getting in some dry clothes. Anyway, I'm going to crack that second can open, just sit here and just spend the evening just to my heart's content, reading all through that, without the danger of thinking, oh gosh, I'm boring my partner. I can just do this to my heart's content. Oh, what a fantastic place, what a fantastic evening. So I've just been reading up the timeline. Romans, Henry VIII, people would know that, and people with alternative views who didn't want to conform to the official state religion. So in 1611, dissenters started meeting on Arlington Green in Bybury. This was controversial and dangerous time to stand up for your beliefs. Also in this year, King James printed the first English version of the Bible. King Charles II made it illegal for groups of people, more than 5, to gather for worship, fearing they were secret meetings to overthrow his kingdom. And then there's the references to here. Arlington non-conformists were in a position to buy a day house from Mr. John Harris. Public service was held once each Sabbath. The sketch there. So that was the original building there in the 18th century. Then it goes on to say, what's that, 50, 60, 70 years later, the church at Arlington was constituted with the Baptist church principles, Baptist being the leading nonconformist. There was no baptistry until the new church and schoolrooms were built. Until then, candidates went to Fairford for baptism. And then it jumps up here, 1833, in May, the first stone of the new church was laid, which opened the following October. For some years subsequently, Arlington was in fellowship with Fairford. In 1833, the Baptist Sunday School, which was supported by subscriptions, had an attendance of 80, but conditions were cold and damp. A new schoolroom alongside the church was planned with a fireplace, where we are. Then it jumps to 1841. By 1841, a huge amount of children were on Sunday school register. This shows the boys register, the girls were on a separate one, possibly in a separate class. 1845. In 1845, Arlington Baptist School was opened in the new schoolroom, where we're staying tonight, adjoining the Baptist chapel. The school supported by school pence. Over many years in the Victorian period, children who went to most of the early schools had to regularly bring a small sum of money to help pay for the running costs of the school. This was known as the school pence, and although it was very little, it could still be hard for some parents to find in many cases the records of the church paid for the poorest to attend. Then jump century, almost. Arlington Baptist Church became a charity with trustees Boucher and Reynolds, both retired farmers, signing the paperwork. (1945). Despite the war, the Sunday school treat went ahead. The annual summer Sunday school treat was looked forward to by all children. In this case, it was a simple visit to a local farm and a tea with transport laid on. On another occasion, it was games in the field beside the Catherine Wheel, that was the pub, and the tea. Noticeably, the event was held quite late in the day, with children going home at 9 p.m. with a large piece of cake. That's as far as the timeline goes. God, just loving this, sat here. Just had a good old chat with my wife on the phone. Just going to open the last of my cans of beer and just really make the most of every second here. I'm absolutely love this evening. Let's have a look outside. Oh, it's actually not a bad evening, gosh. Clear sky, lots of stars. Yeah, the bell in the distance, that must be the church down in the village. Ringing 9 p.m. Clear sky. Gosh, quite calm. Lovely house there. See Orion's belt over there. Gosh, what a beautiful evening. Young little pad up in Bible. That's me locked in for the night. Okay. Just came out to make sure I had no punctures, checking my tyres. Gonna need my phone light on just to find my way back from the Baptist church into the schoolroom. Those windows were absolutely fantastic at sunset. Well, I've had an absolute fantastic time next door in the Baptist chapel tonight. I just realised I need to go and lock the door just so nobody can get from the chapel in here. The door I came in through is locked. This really has got the feel kind of Art Deco-y or even Second World War, like village hall where people would have had dances and met their partners here. Checking all these doors are locked. It's only about 10, 9:15, but I'm quite tired actually. One last look out through here. That's wonderful, isn't it? That's the door I spoke to you just a few minutes ago. That's the chapel door. So you can see the two buildings are stitched together quite nicely. Oh, it's just that distant smell of wood smoke. Somebody's got a wood burner going somewhere here. What a beautiful evening. Clear sky, stars. Okay. Can turn the lights off up there and here. Okay folks, I'm going to turn those battery candles off and those, they're mains, they're one of those wires. Then I'm going to hit the hay, I think. I've just had a look at the road with GPS route for tomorrow. We head back out of Arlington the way we came in, then in about a mile or so we take it'll be a left-hand turn heading south. And then that takes us down through Down Alpney and Latin, and I think that's one of the churches I want to go to and see if I can get access. And that's 8 miles, so if I leave here say about 8 a.m. or soon after, should hopefully be there by about 9, half past, something like that. And then if I can't get in, maybe make a quick phone call, see if there's anybody local who can let me in. And then it's not far into Cricklade, and then after Cricklade it's not far to the Lee. So hopefully I'll be visiting both of the churches I want to go to tomorrow for the stamps, maybe before lunchtime, then head on into Malmesbury, and if I can't get the stamps I'll hop in the Abbey and ask for the duplicates. But yeah, the first church tomorrow morning, 8 miles. So I've got hot water in the kettle ready for coffee in the morning, and then after that I'll do a boil in the bag all day breakfast. But from Arlington Baptist Chapel in the lovely Cotswolds, I'm going to say good night. See you in the morning.